Good evening, everyone. Angie here with I Feel a Rush in Brilliant, Wisconsin. Still dark, still cold. We're expecting like 20 below zero with the wind chill. It's gonna be crazy. So we're still inside crafting, creating, being, coming up with some new inventive things to show you guys. While we whittle away these last few weeks of winter, Punxsutawney Phil said it's going to be an early spring. So I'm super pumped for that to come already. I love Wisconsin. I love the winter, but I am ready. I'm ready for shorts. Okay, even if that means in Wisconsin, as soon as it hits 40, I'm going to have the shorts on. But I'm going to get out on the bike, but we're going to do all the things. But in the meantime, I have some great ideas for you guys, either for Valentine's gifts, for Easter gifts. Oh, I need some light. Hold on. Hold on, peeps. It's happening. Oh, goodness. Okay, here we are. All right, so some great ideas for presents. And for those of you who don't wear jewelry, we've done that, who don't need any more home decor on the walls, you have all of that. These are some unisex ideas that are awesome just for some pictures that you might have. Say you had a fantastic deer hunt or a pheasant hunt, duck hunting, all of the things that I'm looking back on and just had amazing time doing. I'm gonna turn this little light down because I'm looking a little bright. So for all of those hunting experiences that you had, you have so many amazing pictures. We need to get those off of your phones, off of your computer, so you don't lose them, first of all. But secondly, so that you can enjoy those pictures, enjoy those experiences, and share them with the people around you. Because I can think of for myself, as I was going through some pictures to try to show you guys some ideas, I was flooded with all the memories of these awesome hunts that we had. So actually, the process started because a friend of mine had a photo from a hunting experience of one of their friends. They said, hey, use this picture and see what kind of ideas you can come up with for gifts that maybe I can give to them. And so I was thinking of all of you. Hey, Michael. Hey, Chris. Thanks for joining me. So wanted to give you guys some ideas, not only for your own hunting pictures, but maybe you're looking for a cool idea. Maybe you had an awesome experience with somebody this fall or this winter, and you want to create a unique gift for them just as a way to remember that experience. So I'm going to stop talking and I'm just going to show you some ideas of some projects that I came up with, and they're super, super simple. So I'm going to walk you through it and give you some ideas and talk about some other ideas that might interest you. So first and foremost, we've done this a few times and it's a super fun, easy way. Judy Wood, you could do this with your kids. So most of you have probably seen these little coasters like this. They're just slabs of wood. You can get these on Amazon. You can get them at Walmart, anywhere, all different sizes. But what you can do is print off a picture and Mod Podge it onto here, creating a coaster. So all we've taken is this slab of wood and printed out just a regular picture. Now it's just on printer paper. It actually works better on printer paper, I think, because it gives it a little bit more flexibility. You can use a printed picture if you prefer, but it works either way. We have the inkjet printer at home, so we just printed this. This is actually a friend's picture. And so then I kind of just cut it out based on the size of the coaster, and I'll show you some others. This is going to give away the idea to whose ever the pictures these are, but shh, if anybody knows who this is, well, you won't know who this is, but this was a beautiful buck that was harvested, and that was on this picture. This person actually was super fortunate and harvested both of these bucks on the same day, I believe. And so we were looking for some creative ways to show this picture. I will show you this other picture, but only quickly, because this is the person who harvested these bucks. So we put this onto these coasters just as an idea on how you could, for your own self. I was thinking you could have a duck picture, a pheasant picture, a deer picture, a bear hunting picture, and you could make a whole set we have a whole family of hunters, so we could have a whole set right in here. So this is the first idea, is your coasters. So for those of you just joining, this is Angie with I Feel the Rush. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going through some more unisex ideas for, we've done home decor, we've done the jewelry. Now we're looking for some like alternative options for using some of your hunting pictures. The second idea I have was, you know, these like big water bottles, or you can use coffee mugs that are like this. Anything like this, you can print off a picture. And what I didn't explain to you on the coasters was I'm using the same idea for all of these projects. You print off the picture, you're using Mod Podge. Do I have it in here? If you hold on one second, I'm going to show you what it looks like. For those of you who are like, what the heck is Mod Podge? Okay, this is a really used bottle of Mod Podge, but it looks just like this. You can get it at Walmart, at Hobby Lobby, wherever you get your craft supplies, you can be picking up Mod Podge. So basically, it's just a water-based sealer, glue, and finish. So when I use Mod Podge on a project like this, or on a project like this, basically what I did was I put a layer of Mod Podge down on top of the coaster, then I put the picture on, and then I Mod Podged over it. So that way it kind of glues the picture down to the piece. Then you use Mod Podge on the top because it seals it in and it makes it water resistant. So when you use this coaster, you will not have a problem with water getting through that and wrecking that picture. You could put a couple layers of Mod Podge on there, maybe let one dry, put a secondary coat on there, and then it's really gonna protect it. So I love this picture. Whoever shot that is super lucky, or really skilled, or both. So the second idea was, now you're gonna see some of my pictures because I didn't figure I probably wanted all these things with someone else's deer on them, although they were really nice. So this idea is basically just this big water canister. I put some Mod Podge on the back of this picture, and then I put the picture down on the piece, and then I Mod Podged over it. So I wouldn't recommend putting it in the dishwasher. Yeah, that was a good year. I wouldn't recommend putting it in the dishwasher, but you could hand wash this. The Mod Podge is going to be just fine for just a few hand washings. So I wouldn't run it through the dishwasher, but it's definitely, put a couple of coats on it and it'll be fine. You can decorate this additionally. I was actually thinking about framing it with some fur. Now you might think that's a little extreme, but that's just how I roll. So, or putting some decoration hanging down, depending on how much you're gonna use it, how much you're gonna wanna wash it. You can get creative that way. Again, you could do this on coffee mugs, you could do this on, oh, I'm just having a flood of all these different ways you could do this, on plates, anything in the kitchen, anything you can hang on the wall. You can use this same premise for any sort of coffee mugs, any travel mugs that you have. So this is the second idea. So we've got the coasters, the coffee mug. I had this laying around and I kind of thought, I have a thing for containers and boxes. So this is kind of an old antique box that we got somewhere. I don't know where we got it actually. But I thought I always wanted to personalize it. So what I did was the same Mod Podge technique, but on the top of this box. So this was a year that I had harvested a really beautiful turkey. And so the same premise. It's the Mod Podge and with the picture over the top and then Mod Podge over the top. And as you can see, it leaves a little bit glossy. So I'm probably, when I put my secondary coat, I'm gonna Mod Podge all the way across, so that it just makes everything nice and glossy, because it's a vintage piece. So it's, you know, a little dull, but the Mod Podge will seal it and it will make it nice and shiny. And then I can put all of my turkey hunting pictures inside this box and collect more memories. So that is idea number 3. Another idea that I just thought of is, for those of you who have seen some of these before, I've also printed on wax paper. If you print a picture on wax paper, you can transfer it directly onto the wood. So there's another video where I show you exactly how to do that. I'll link that in the comments after I get off of this live so that you can see that, because the picture is really beautiful and really clear, but if you're looking for something a little more vintagey, I guess, that's not a word, but I'm gonna use it, that you would actually put the picture right onto the wood. You're gonna transfer it from a piece of wax paper onto the wood, and it just gives it just a little bit more of an antique look. So I will copy and paste that link to our other YouTube video on how to do that. And it's super, super simple. For those of you who are just joining me, let me just recap the fact that pretty much all of the projects we do are super inexpensive. They're very easy because I am not a professional. So you know, if I can crack these things out in less than a half hour, they have to be simple and they're inexpensive. That's important. So not only can you do these, but you can also, hello, Mother. Thanks for joining us. You can also do these with kids. You can do, you know, any of these projects are going to be super simple. So these are great like Valentine's Day presents for grandparents, for moms and dads, for brothers and sisters, or just for friends. So it doesn't have to be a hunting photo. It can be any memory, any photo that you have. These are going to be great ideas. So Mod Podge, the box, and a picture off of the inkjet printer. So that is idea number 3. Then we have the bigger one. Now, over the holidays, I'm always looking for something on sale at Hobby Lobby, which is always, there's almost always something on sale. So they had these big frames, 11 by 17 or something like that, for buy one, get 2 free. So I literally got 3 big frames, different backgrounds, for, I want to say they were $5 a piece. I could not pass them up. They've been sitting here waiting for me to do something with them. So when my friend asked me to get creative and find some different ideas on what I could do with this picture, this was actually my original idea. So I'm going to throw it out there. Now, when you see it, you might be like, what? Keep an open mind. I'm using some fur. I'm using the picture, and I'm using this frame that I got actually free. I got this frame free. Say that 3 times fast. So this is the final piece that I'm going to show you, but I do have some other suggestions. And there goes my light again. I'm having some technical difficulties here. Bear with me. I'm coming back. Ooh, it's bright. It's not that bright out here in Wisconsin right now. So here we go. Here's the, I'm going to try not to have a reflection here. So this is a bigger version of, I apologize for that round light up there. This is a bigger version of that little coaster that I showed you. The picture is the 2 bucks that were harvested. Can you see that? And all I did was order it from Walgreens. I think I got this on sale right now. The picture printed itself was like $7. So my frame was free, and what I did was I took deer hide, can you see that? All the way around the edge. And how I did that was I took the frame apart and, I wanted to show you. I was going to show you the inside of the frame. The frame on the inside, this white part was 2, like there was double, but because the deer hide right here is thick, I took that inside frame apart. So this is just 1 layer of frame. That way it left a gap for me to be able to put that deer hide in there. And what I want to tell you about the deer hide is you don't have to have a deer hide. You can buy deer hides on Craigslist. You can buy them at all places online. Deer hides, processed deer hides are pretty inexpensive. You'll get a big deer hide for maybe $125. Now, I've been using 1 deer hide for all of my different projects. So out of the 1 deer hide, I'm, cutting it into different sections and using it for all sorts of things. I have it on right now, actually, in my ears. There's deer hide everywhere. Yeah, I know it seems a little much, but so what I'm trying to tell you is for $125, you buy 1 deer hide and you're going to be able to use it on tons and tons of things. So just this little bit around the edge here just gives it kind of that real woodsy look. You could go longer with the deer hide. I wanted a little bit of the white frame to show just to contrast a little bit. Otherwise, as beautiful as all of those leaves are, it would be a little bit, it might blend in just a little bit too much if I didn't have a little bit of a white border in there. So yeah, so I'm wondering what you guys think, because I got mixed reviews here in the Gady household on what they thought on this. They thought I should go a little longer on the fur, but I didn't want it to blend. So let me know. Drop a comment in the comments for me and let me know if you like this. Do you like it with the fur? Would you just prefer the plain picture, perhaps with a colored background, something like that? That's an idea too. You wouldn't have to have the fur, right? It's just an idea. But you could frame it with maybe a brown or like a gold frame to go with these fall colored leaves, because the color is just beautiful. But you can get creative, and there's all sorts of things that you could do with it. So regardless, fur, no fur, it's a beautiful picture. It's an awesome way that someone be able to hang that up and remember that every single time they see that picture. What an amazing hunt this was. What an amazing season. It wasn't even my season, and I see it and I think, man, what an awesome experience. So congratulations to whoever's deer these are. But what I really wanted to say was, regardless of whether it's, you know, on a coaster, because that's what this picture is. It's these same deer on the coaster, on a mug, on, you know, clothing. You could print pictures on t-shirts, on hats, on blankets or wallets. Maybe those aren't necessarily something you could make at home. You could, but if you didn't want to, there's tons of places online that you can order things like that, and it's super, super inexpensive to do that. You can put it on plates and cups and just get so creative. You can go with smaller frames. Maybe your area that you have to hang something or set something is a little bit smaller. You could do this exact same project in a 5x7, in an 8x10. So it doesn't have to be this big, but like I was saying, try to keep it inexpensive and use the materials that we have at home. And that happened to be coasters, coffee mugs, and free frames. So tonight, this was the suggestion. These were our more unisex ideas for creating gifts during this season, Valentine's Day and summer coming up. Not everybody has room on their walls. We're running out too. So we were looking for some alternatives to the mounted deer, to the turkey fans, to all the things. But that reminds me, I would love to see some turkey harvest pictures in here surrounded by some turkey feathers. So let's see you guys try that. Somebody drop a picture of a turkey that they harvested, and let's make another one of these, and I'll make it with turkey feathers going all the way around, because turkey feathers are beautiful. So what do you guys think? Let me know, because I really like this picture, but I'm really interested in seeing what you guys think about it. And let me know how you are taking photos and making things at home, you know, to remind yourself of those experiences, because that's what it's all about. That is the mission of I Feel the Rush. You like the fur frame, Jeff? Awesome. Thank you so much. I love it. I just think it's different. It's something that we haven't seen before. So thank you. I feel a little bit vindicated with that. So let me know what you guys have at home. Are you putting albums together? Do you have collages? How are you putting these pictures together around the house so that they're off the phone? Because the phone is fantastic. Facebook is amazing. But let me tell you, years and years down the road, you're not going to go back and look at those old pictures on Facebook very often. It'd be nice to surround yourself with those pictures and be able to share them with people that visit your home, or take them in an album or something like that. So tonight's theme was photo decor. That was it. And I hope you guys were inspired. I hope that it brings, gets your creative juices flowing about some harvest pictures you have. Maybe this spring you're going hunting. I'm going to be going on a spring bear hunt, turkey hunt. We're going to be doing all the things. So I'm definitely thinking ahead to a picture of a bear and some bear hide around here. So you can expect to see one of those in the future. Whether it's my bear or not, somebody's going to get a picture. So yeah, I hope you guys like it. Let me know what you think. If you have other ideas for projects that you've been wanting to try, but you're just not sure if you want to go there, let me know what they are. Send me a private message, drop it in the comments below. I would love to try it and share it with everybody else, because I hope everybody finds this as inspiring as I do, just to try new things, to get those ideas flowing on how we can bring those amazing experiences back to life time and time again. So thank you so much. As always, we are on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all the things. We appreciate you guys, for hanging out with us, for visiting. I appreciate all the messages and the ideas that are flowing. I'm having a wonderful, wonderful time getting to know you guys better. So please share this to your Facebook page if you're interested in sharing it with your friends, to spread the inspiration. And I will see you again here next Thursday on Facebook Live with more ideas on how to create home decor, memory decor, so we can bring those experiences back to life. So thanks a lot. Have a wonderful night, and we'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.